So I'm going to be talking about Bittensor in this video. So I guess a little backstory with Bittensor is that I've known about it for quite some time, well over a year. I think the entire year of 2024, last year, I had it in my watch list. You know, I just clicked the star in CoinMarketCap, but I never bought it. I think I was really initially confused about what Bittensor was, unless I was researching another project and got things mixed up because I thought it was just a token on ETH, and there was some AI company behind it or something like that. But um, I guess when I dove into it was like December or January, so you know, like 5 months ago, and I was like, wow, it's a layer one. I was all wrong about Bittensor, so I had never really paid attention to it. So that is a very good thing, right? Because as you know or may not know, layer ones do pretty damn good in their first bull run. So as long as it's a good project, it has a good shot of making many multipliers. Now, that's the good news. So there's some bad news about it, and I guess a lot of it is up in the air at this point because even today's date, April 26th, that I'm just looking into it again. So I've been buying it recently. I've been buying it during this tariff season. I've been stacking it for the last couple of months, buying at very low prices. I guess getting into it where I should have gotten into it maybe like well over a year ago, right? So, but one thing about Bittensor is, well, I guess when you research it, it can get complex if you're trying to learn about it. You know, the subnets and all these validators and all this stuff to learn about. But what it is, I mean, it's a layer one and it has its halving schedule, just like Bitcoin. Um, and part of the problem that I see there is that there are 7,200 Bittensor TAO tokens, or you know, coins, whatever, um, being mined every single day. So that is like causing extreme dilution of the supply. You know, supply is inflating, so you have to think. So $350 times 7,200, you get like $2 million worth of value getting sucked out. You know, of the coins every single day, nonetheless. But so and I'll show you what I mean here. This in my community. So in my community, we have a lot of tools, a lot of things set up, tracking things and so on. We have something called an all-time high alert, and we're going to change this because I see this is mostly based on all-time high of market cap. So here we go. We have this is just yesterday, but tends to reach a market cap of 3.2 billion, coming within 20% of its market cap all-time high. So if you go back to here, right? So Bittensor's whatchamacallit, Bittensor's all-time high. So it's coming with its all-time high, but the all-time high price of a token, of a TAO, or whatever you want to say, is 767. So it's like it's half. It's like 50%, right? So what's happening is the price per TAO is just getting devalued because of all those new coins that are getting mined every single day. Now, it does have a halving schedule, and I have looked into this, and apparently there are different sources all over the place, and I'm just looking into it today. Like some say the halving is going to occur in December, some say September, and I went over and I asked Grok, when does he think that the halving is going to happen for Bittensor? And he said apparently based on sources that there are, again, Grok found multiple sources with very differing informations about, you know, when the halving is actually going to happen. But it said there are some sources that say today is the halving date. So April 26th, which is a coincidence that I just happen to be looking into again. So I'm like, hey, let me just make a video. So why the hell not? I don't know if that's true, but that's going to be very, very good because instead of 7,200 coins coming into existence every day, and they're getting thrown into circulation and devaluing everybody else's bags and so on. Um, there's only going to be 3,600 rather than 7,200. So that's pretty good. Even if it is a couple months down the road, I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll get like a blow off top, top of the bull run with Bittensor. At the same time, alts are pumping. We'll see, the having happened, and putting less coins into circulation, thereby causing the value of each coin to increase. So, well, decrease less, right? Decrease less. But yeah, I mean, that is that. I guess it is a very, very strong play and I'm giving it a thumbs up. I've been stacking it. If you want to look at the 7-day or even the monthly, it's interesting. It started to pick up. Now, when almost everything else in the market started to pump, Bitcoin and all the alts and all the memes and everything, it was on the 21st. That was on Monday, right? So this, this started happening 3 days beforehand. So it is pretty strong. So I do recommend it if it's still at an excellent buy zone. It's still very low, lower than what it once was, and definitely what it could be in the future down the road. But yeah, I mean, it's weird. It's interesting. Basically, yeah. You know what? Let me go ahead and get into this. So yeah, this is what I want to talk about with the all-time high alert. So yeah, this is on my community. Link in the description below. Some of these tools come in very, very handy. So I mean, it allows me to have like over 100 coins and tokens that I'm invested in, and you basically get told when something is coming near an all-time high. When obviously it's going to be a good time to sell and take profits and so on, because it becomes actually a little bit like it'll drive you bonkers when you get over like 20, 25 coins, because when did I sell last time? Is this thing going to dump? Is it going to pump? It's like you just get driven insane. But yeah, I mean, I got tons of tools, all this stuff, all these alerts that are like crazy amounts of stuff automated. Link in the description below if you want to take advantage of all that stuff. And when it comes to Bittensor, yeah, I mean, give it a shot. I think that that all season is probably not going to happen for many, 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 many months. I mean, we're going to see some pumps. We're going to see some recovery in the next 30 days or so. We're going to see probably some new some new maybe all-time highs with some tokens here and there. Probably most likely a Bitcoin in June. And then things might go down again, and it's going to go up and down, up and down. But yeah, I think it's a very good play, and definitely worth a small bag. Not financial advice, of course. Nothing is financial advice, but yeah, I'm stacking it, and I will catch you on the other side.